didn't do his case any great favours as a wild card. He's the defending champion, of course, from 2015. Well, away they go. We're expecting this first lap to be 50 seconds exactly. And they have gone up pretty crisply. It'll be interesting to see how Cooper's there in red handles himself amongst such exalted company.
Interesting, Tim. Look at Amos. We haven't seen much of Nigel Amos. You said the Botswanian, the white vest at the head of there, you say, was silver medalist. Well, remember that fabulous race, 1:41.73. Nowhere near that since, of course, as you said. And Bet, following him, very, very impressive. Talk to David Rudisha, and Rudisha rates him. He came second in the Kenyan Trials, but he rates him highly.
Well, they come towards 400 metres. The bell this time. Amos goes through in probably about 50 seconds exactly, 2 metres down on the pacemaker. Amos, remember, has world-class 400 metre speed. He's run a 44-point relay leg. Bet in second place. Cooper's in third now as the pacemaker moves wide. 300 metres to run. Now, has Nigel Amos got the legs to last this next 300 as he had, what, all of 4 or 5 years ago? He was in fabulous form in 2014, but he's not the same runner now as Bet hits the front with 200 metres to go. Bet from Amos. Amos slotting into his slipstream and being dragged round now. And Amos has the audacity to pull up alongside him now on the bend with 120 to run. This is the Nigel Amos we were familiar with 4 or 5 years ago. Bet on the inside. Amos in second place alongside him. Rotich pumping hard in third place. A gap back to Biwott in fourth place. The rest of them struggling. Boss and Cooper's amongst them. And Amos takes it. And I think on the back of that, 1:44.26, we can say the man from Botswana is back. That was special from Nigel Amos. He did a lot of the work mid-race. And he said he's never lost the faith. He's quoted before the race yesterday in his press conference as saying he's never lost the faith. He's always felt that the running was there. He's kept the hunger despite the injury problems he's had. And they are well noted at those injury problems. But there he turns back some of the very best that East Africa has to offer, the best that Europe has to offer in Coopers. And Boss got a race that he much needed. But certainly Pierre-Ambroise Boss has a few more races needed, and his legs. However, Stuart, I think for Nigel Amos, the Olympic silver medalist way back in 2012, and he's still only 23 years old. Yeah, this could be a special summer.
You're absolutely right. He did go out. Look at that. He went with the pacemaker. He really went with it. He gave it everything he'd got, and he put himself right up there to be shot at. And Bet was the first to go past, wasn't he? And Rotich was just 3 or 4 metres behind him. But look at that. Eyeballs out, grimacing. The line couldn't come early enough. And Rotich and Bet battling out second place. Very, very good race in the end. Well done to Nigel Amos. Well done.
Well, it was a season's best for Amos there. 1:44.24 from Kipyegon Bet. 1:44.36. Confirmation of that win for the Botswanan ahead of a trio of Kenyans, Bet, Rotich and Biwott, with Tuka 1:45.40, showing better form in 5th place.